Imagine planning your dream wedding not once, not twice, but 3 times. That's the reality for Princess Theodora of Greece. Her path to I do was filled with unexpected twists and turns. But guess what? She finally made it down the aisle, and we've got all the juicy details. Talk about a royal roller coaster. Princess Theodora and her lover, American lawyer, Matthew Kumar, faced some serious challenges. First, there was the whole pandemic thing. Then, tragedy struck when Theodora lost her dad, King Constantine II. But here's where it gets interesting. Their love story is stronger than ever before, and the obstacles in their way only made them stronger. Can you imagine a more perfect blend of old-school royal glamour and modern romance? This wedding had it all. We're talking tiaras, traditions, and a love that conquered all. So, let's dive into this incredible journey of a princess who proved that true love really does conquer all. Trust me, you won't want to miss this royal fairy tale come true. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you for a small favour. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Now, you might think planning a royal wedding is all champagne and roses. Think again. What if I told you that Princess Theodora's journey to the altar was more of an obstacle course than a red carpet? Let's unpack the shocking twists that nearly derailed this royal romance. Picture this. It's 2020, and Princess Theodora of Greece is excitedly planning her dream wedding to American lawyer Matthew Kumar. The invitations are sent, the dress is picked out, and everything's set for a May celebration. But then bam! A global pandemic hits, and suddenly royal weddings are the least of everyone's worries. But hey, they figured, no biggie, we'll just push it back a bit. So they set a new date for January 2023. Problem solved, right? Wrong. Just when they thought they were in the clear, life threw them another curveball. In January 2023, just as they were gearing up for take 2 of their big day, Theodora's father, King Constantine II, passed away at the age of 82. Talk about terrible timing. Once again, the wedding had to be postponed. Now, let's be real for a second. Most of us would be pulling our hair out at this point. But Theodora and Matthew, they showed us what true love is all about. Instead of letting these setbacks tear them apart, they used them as a chance to grow even closer. You know how they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger? Well, these two are living proof. They faced a global crisis and a major personal loss together and came out the other side more in love than ever. In fact, Theodora couldn't contain her excitement when she finally got to share the good news on Instagram. She wrote, "Words can't express our happiness and excitement. I can't wait to marry this wonderful man. I love you, Matt." Now that's what I call a real-life fairy tale. Not the kind where everything's perfect and the biggest problem is a missing glass slipper, but the kind where love conquers all, even when the world seems to be conspiring against you. Even after all this drama, Theodora and Matthew didn't give up and waited for the right moment for a royal celebration and finally got married in Sept this year. Picture this, the sun's shining on the Metropolitan Cathedral of Athens, a place steeped in history and grandeur. It's not just any wedding day, it's the day Princess Theodora of Greece finally gets to say I do to her American Prince Charming, Matthew Kumar. After 2 postponements, can you imagine the excitement in the air? Let's talk about Theodora's wedding look, because it's giving us major royal bride goals. She walked down the aisle in a stunning gown designed by Celia Crithariotti from the oldest couture house in Athens. Think Bardo neckline and delicate embroidery that would make even Cinderella jealous. She teamed the dress with the jaw-dropping Khedive of Egypt tiara and the Connaught veil. This isn't just any sparkly headpiece. It's been previously worn by 4 queens on their wedding days since 1905. Talk about something old and something borrowed. And her veil. It's a family heirloom made from antique Irish lace that's been passed down through generations. Now that's what I call a fashion statement with a side of history. They kick things off with a blessing from the Archbishop of Athens, honouring Theodora's Greek Orthodox roots. The couple hosted a party at the Byzantine and Christian Museum, turning ancient history into the hottest ticket in town. Their wedding was the perfect blend of old-world glamour with a love story for the modern age. The guest list? It was a who's who of European royalty. Queen Sofia of Spain was there, along with Theodora's brothers, Crown Prince Pavlos and Prince Philippos, who served as groomsmen. Even the little ones got in on the action, with the couple's nieces and nephews as bridesmaids and page boys. His Eminence Metropolitan of Syros, Dorotheos II, officiated the wedding, blending Greek Orthodox traditions with personal touches that reflected Theodora and Matthew's journey. It's like they took centuries of royal protocol and gave it a modern twist. The party didn't stop at the church doors. After saying their vows, the newlyweds and their guests headed to the one and only Aesthesis Hotel for a reception that was anything but ordinary. Imagine the champagne flowing, the music playing, and royals from all over Europe hitting the dance floor. It's like a fairy tale that every girl dreams of. As the reception wrapped up, guests couldn't help but wonder, how did a Greek princess and an American lawyer end up together? Their story isn't just about two people from different worlds. It's a modern fairy tale that rewrites the rules of royal romance. What happens when Hollywood dreams collide with centuries of tradition? Let's talk about Princess Theodora's journey. Born in London, Theodora is the fourth child of King Constantine and Queen Anne-Marie. The royal attended Brown University, where she received a degree in theatre arts. She's not your typical royal. Instead of sticking to palace life, she packed her bags and headed to Los Angeles to chase her acting dreams. Can you imagine trading tiaras for auditions? That's exactly what Theodora did, showing she's got a rebellious streak that sets her apart from the usual royal crowd. Theodora has starred in TV shows such as The Bold and the Beautiful, Gates of Hades, Respect Greece, and The Great Awakening. And who is Matthew Kumar, the American lawyer who swept Theodora off her feet? Matthew was born and raised in Southern California to Sam and Lonnie Kumar and has Indian Fiji roots from his parents. He is a regular guy from LA who earned his law degree from UCLA and works in Westlake Village, California, practicing law. He's not your average Prince Charming, but a commoner who suddenly found himself in the world of European royalty. Talk about a culture shock. But here's the thing. Their differences are what make their love story so special. They chose Athens for their big day, giving their guests a taste of Greek culture and history. It's like they're saying, hey, this is who we are, and we want you to be part of it. His Eminence Metropolitan of Syros, Dorotheos II, officiated the ceremony. It was a beautiful nod to Greek traditions, proving that even as they write their own love story, Theodora and Matthew still honour their roots. Their wedding isn't just about two people saying I do. It's about bridging cultures, breaking traditions, and showing that love really doesn't care about borders or titles. Theodora and Matthew are living proof that you can honour your heritage while still being true to yourself. After 2 postponements and countless obstacles, Princess Theodora of Greece and Matthew Kumar finally got their happily ever after. Talk about a rollercoaster ride to the altar. But here's the thing. Every setback just made their love stronger. You know what they say, third time's the charm. Their wedding wasn't just a celebration of love, it was a testament to resilience. Think about it, a Greek princess and an American lawyer, bringing together 2 worlds and overcoming every hurdle life threw their way. Now that's what I call a modern fairy tale. And so, what's the moral of this royal love story? Sometimes the path to true love isn't a straight line. But when you find the right person, no obstacle is too big to overcome. What do you think about this love story? Tell us in your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.